All right. Hang on just a second. Why don't you talk, honey? We're live.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, guys? Thanks for coming in for the. We're gonna finish off the.
Sorry, forgot to turn my phone down.
We're gonna finish off the first round with the seedings 5, 6, 7, and 8. Which are going up against 9, 10, 11, 12. Last night was a lot of fun. And so thanks for coming back, because I think that this might even be even tighter than last night. Some of these bottles. And they're straight up sips.
Good evening, guys.
Who just did a video and he challenged me on this thing. It was... he had 3 super hot wings and then 3 bourbons or ryes, and he had to eat the hot wing and then try to guess the proof of the bottles. He did pretty good. He got Old Soul right on the spot, and then he got another point on another one. Didn't do so well on the last one, Single Barrel Rye. And it's funny because I was sitting there watching that. I'm like, that looks like. Because they were saying older proof bottles, and I thought, I'm wondering one of these got to be Jack Daniels, and it was the last one. But that was pretty cool. Well, this is
and there's John
Shank,
Good
Patreon,
evening,
and we got PJ's in the house saying showtime, and we got Michaela Coons says today's my husband's birthday, and we're celebrating my wife and y'all and enjoying a pour of Eagle Rare.
Oh,
wow.
that sounds cool. Good.
That's a nice birthday.
Nice birthday. Relaxing.
Nice, definitely a nice birthday pour. And thanks for coming in and commenting. Very cool.
Thank you.
And so this is it's going to be fun tonight. One thing I want to do before we get started, we're going to try to do this again and stay around 30 minutes because the big finale is tomorrow night, and that may go a couple of hours. But one thing I wanted to do is, and there's Steve Hickey.
And Scott.
Oh, and there's Scott. Hey, Scott. Love to see my members, YouTube or Patreon coming in.
Yeah, hey, Scott and Steve.
And I mentioned the other night on one of the videos or something, I think maybe my Patreon page, I don't know. But here recently, I got an email about a month ago or more from a marketing group called Scenario, and they represent a lot of beverage companies. One of them is Old Elk. And they sent me an email saying, hey, we want you guys to review an Old Elk product for us and put it on your channel. And so I thought that was flattering. Yes. So this is what they sent, was an Old Elk. That's the cognac cast finish wheat. And so I'm anxious to try that. And, I'm not a big wheat fan, but it'll be cool. And the cognac cast, that's going to be very interesting. So we're going to make a video. It'll come out next week sometime. But I was really flattered. I mean, it's like when the company, what's that little game called?
The Blind Barrels.
The Blind Barrels. They sent that to us to review, and that's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to doing this. I was flattered to get that. And I'll be honest with you, if I don't like it, I'm sorry, Old Elk. I'll tell you if I don't like it. But if I like it, I'll tell you that too, obviously. So it's going to be, I bet I will.
Happy Friday, Terry. Welcome in. Say hi to Sue.
Yeah, there's Terry Myers. So that's really cool. It's really neat. One of these times I'm going to do video of all the bottles that people have sent me. So that's going to be pretty cool.
That will be a good video.
Yeah. And then Marshall and Alyssa sent us some little samples. They've sent like 4 different ones now. They sent us that Penelope Light American, which is I like that. I saved it. I still got some. I'm like, that's pretty nice. And so then they sent the Nashville Barrel Company bottles and a Southern Collective, and
I can't wait till we do.
Yeah, we're gonna do all of those pretty soon too. Probably the next Saturday live, we'll do all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we don't want to take up too much time with introductions. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Absolutely.
Feel blessed that y'all come in and watch us. I mean,
yes,
it's wonderful. So we're going to get started now. The number 5 seed, and this might not be really fair. This is early times, and you know what, guys? This is a black top, which you cannot hardly find. They're probably not making anymore now. They come out with the blue tops. But heck, it's cool. And you know what? They're going to be going up against the bottle that's going to be discontinued. So, but anyway, number 5, the 5 seed is the early times. That's a black top. Get a little pour of that.
And there's Vegas Best Ideas and Ron Long.
Well, I'll be there. Ron Long, cheers. Thanks for coming in. And we just love Vegas Best Ideas. Thank y'all for coming in. I love to see when they pop in.
I do too. Miss them.
And keep Tamara in your prayers. She had a really bad fall in Las Vegas, and she broke her shoulder, all kind of stuff, and she's going through a lot of problems. Keep her in your prayers.
Yeah.
I mean, they're such a blessing to so many people. So
they really
keep them in their prayers. And we got such a great community here. Really and I'm kind of like in a part of 2 communities. I got this Vegas community, and then I got a little bit of whiskey community.
Yes.
And then I got some Bigfoot community guys too.
Right, we kind of mesh them all together.
Because I'm like everywhere.
Happy family.
All right. And now, let's see. I should have put these up here closer.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So the next one, the number 12 seed, which is going to go up against the 5, is the Old Granddad. Let me hide that. There's Donna Spangler's back.
Hello,
thanks for
Donna.
coming in. So Old Granddad, which has been discontinued. So we got a battle of bottles that aren't even going to be around, but we're going to put that in the number. And that's a little cork. So we can do a cork pull. And we're going to do this one to straight up sips. Don't make much of a sound, but we're going to do it anyway. Marshall and Alyssa, thanks. There we go.
There you go.
That was a good pull. An Old Granddad. That's the number. And then, we don't want to get them in front of the camera.
Oh, and just push them.
Yeah.
To there or behind it.
Was Old Tub number 6? The number 6 seed we're pouring right now is Old Tub. I've never tried Old Tub, so we're going to try that right now. And
yeah, this will be a first.
And there's Neil Macedo. Thanks for coming in, Neil.
How are you this evening, bud?
This is this one, the Old Tub is. I'm using my Bill Coleman flashlight. Look at that. That thing will light up the room.
Sorry, that probably blinded everyone.
Yeah, it probably did. Hold that just down there like that second.
Yeah, he sent us some fancy lighting.
Oh, but we got Matthew Cox and Courtney sent us this knife, so I'm gonna have to use that.
Oh yeah.
That's my little frontiersman knife, which I love.
Yeah. Awesome.
See if I can get this without cutting a finger off.
Oh.
This knife is sharp.
Yeah. Stay out of the way.
Gosh. There we go. Now it's coming. Oh, and this one does have a cork.
Ooh.
Who else? Who other Patreon members we got? There's Aaron McCabe. He says he's been looking for Old Tub.
Hey, Aaron.
And that's cool. So let's see.
I don't remember where we got that.
John's in here. John Shank.
Yep.
John, this is your first cork pull. Patreon member. Gonna try this old tub. That's coming out.
Whoa.
That was a nice.
That's a good one.
That was a nice. Number 6 seed, old tub. I could have saved time by opening these earlier. But we're moving right along. We're going to fill these glasses up. The number...
What we do sometimes, Joe. Open bottles.
Number 11 seed, or no, third. What number is this? Yeah, the 11 seed going up against old tub, 6 against 11, is the Benchmark Bonded. So Benchmark Bonded. That's going to be interesting. A lot of people love old tub. And so that'll be interesting. Then the number 7 seed is Evan Williams, 1783. It's a small batch. So Evan Williams, 1783. And that's got a screw top too. That's so far, all the early times in the old granddad are been open, but the last 3 are fresh pours. Nice
Neil's
glove.
been a member for 13 months.
Woo! Very cool, Neil. Aaron says that Benchmark is good. John says, thanks for the cork pop. I thought it was old tub that was being discontinued. I've heard mixed opinions about old granddad being... Yeah, everywhere I've heard said it's discontinued, but I think they'll replace it with something. So, next one is Wild Turkey. This is the 81 proof. This is the bottom shelf of Wild Turkey, and that's going up. That's the number 10 seed, which will be going up against Evan Williams. Could be an upset in the making.
And I may or may not be, just pulling for my team, my Wild Turkey team.
You can't be pulling. That's cheating. And then I know Marshall, he's rooting for this one from Straight Up Sips. And Tamara says, one day we will enjoy some Sask Rye. That means Saskatoon, and whiskey with you guys. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do some videos up there in Saskatoon in Canada. What's American?
You can give me this. Yeah, I gotta pour this one and this one.
Oh. All right, this is the Benchmark single barrel, which Marshall's a big fan of that. He thinks this is going to win. We're going to see. And you need this.
Mm-hmm.
And then hand me that Wild Turkey 101. Oh, boy. See, they got it. That's a tough battle against the number 8 seed, and against the 9 seed is Wild Turkey 101. So that's the 9 seed, and then we'll mix them up like we did last night. Let's go Team Benchmark. Yeah, Tina's turkey team.
I'm turkey team tonight. Giving my fan.
See, I'm totally unbiased. All right, let's see. Watch out, honey. You gotta get this. You got any more Patreon members in here? Well, you know what? Tamara and Gord used to be Patreon members. And so I'm going to do this in honor of her because she was a member for a good long while. And we love those guys. So here we go. Cheers. This one's going out to Tamara and Gord, Wild Turkey 101.
Cheers to you.
Oh, that's a poor pop. That's good. That's good.
You got a double pop T, and you got a T
one for
and
T
a G.
and one for G.
Pop.
There we go. All right, pour that, and then now, just like Benchmark and Wild Turkey are my picks, so one of them's going to go down. So Here we go, Tina. If you'll cover like we did last night, I'm going to mix them up a little bit. Like they'll be like this. We can only move them this and this because the 5 has to go up against the 12 to make this fair. So close your eyes. You got to cover your eyes better than that.
I am covering my
Y'all
eyes.
watch to see if she don't cheat. One of those glasses are leaking. Or you spilled?
I think I spilled.
All right, you can look now.
Okay.
All right, now I hide my eyes, and she's gonna move my bottles around.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We do it by the first glass and the second glass. We're gonna start with right here, the 5 against the 12. I don't know which one is what, except I knew one of them's early times and one of them's old granddad. So let's try it. Here we go. Oh, that smells good. But you know what? I think I know what this is already. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like it. Oh, that smells good too. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that is very interesting. The first one's like sweet, a little bit of flavors, and then the second one is like, oh, I just like. I mean, I'm going out on a limb.
Now I may not be tasting the same thing he is at the same time.
No, it's right. You just don't know. I'm going back to this.
I gotta give them each a second sip here. Just a second. Clean my palate first.
I've got my scores. Okay. This is very close. I have no clue, but okay. Man. Both of those are really good. And let's look at the colors. I mean, the colors are almost identical. Maybe that was a little bit darker. Tina, it takes her a while, as you noticed from last night. She's really into this, but she almost got fired because she graded benchmark 8. All right, so on my first glass, which was old granddad, I gave it a score of 70. On the second glass, which was the early times, you can see it's number 5. I graded that a 72. Both of those are pretty good. Okay, Tina, what do you got?
Okay. My first glass, which is early times, I gave it a 67. My second glass, which is the old granddad, I gave it a 62.
Okay. So that was actually pretty close. But I thought that I didn't know it was early times. I thought that it was early times, honestly, but
I have no idea which one.
But anyway, it ended up being so my first glass was number 12, and that's old granddad. And yeah, so that ended up being 132 for for Old
time.
Granddad. Oh, and then my second glass was number.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then it's wow, 139. So early times moves on. Early times beats old Granddad.
Poor old Granddad.
Of course, it's almost not fair because it's the blacktop, but that's
Well, hey, Jer, how are you? Welcome in.
Jer's in the house. Another connect. See, we go worldwide, guys. We got Canadians in here.
I know.
I got Patreon members from Australia. And then we got 2 Patreon members, one member, YouTube member, and 1 Patreon member from Australia. Neil's from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Jer and Tamara. They're from Canada. So pretty darn cool. So early times moves on. They win. So that's pretty cool. And now we're going on to the next group, which is Old Tub versus Benchmark. So the Benchmark bonded. So we got Old Tub and Benchmark bonded. I'm not going to try to get that. All right, let's check out.
All right,
number 2.
That's good.
Ooh, whatever that is sweet. Wow, that's very sweet. Caramel, vanilla. That's like right off the nose. That's pretty good, but short finish, a lot of bitterness. I don't know. All right, let's.
Whatever mine was, I got a little bit of bitterness too. So I don't know if we're tasting the same thing at the same time or not.
Now that one's. And you know what's funny is I've never had either one of these. They were fresh cracks. That's just very astringent right there. That second one. I don't know what that is.
My second one, the smell was really sweet, but then it didn't quite taste like I thought it was going to.
That's a lot of ethanol on the nose. Let me try it again. That's not bad.
I love the smell of it.
But
I like my second sip.
Neither one of these are great, but I mean, I don't really care for either one of those. One of them is just a little bit more sweeter. So my first glass, second glass. Okay, I got mine. Where's Andy? Pass it. Andy, he don't drink whiskey. So he's like, he boycotts all the live streams. He boycotts all my videos I do on whiskey or bourbon hunting, which I watch all his stuff no matter what because I'm his friend. But Andy, he boycott. He like, I don't like whiskey. I ain't watching. Yeah, so that's just, whatever.
That's Andy.
Poutine is no poutine. Yeah. Tamara. Poutine is the best. I've never tried poutine, and I don't think I'm going to. So, Andy likes White Claw. That's right. White Claws for Andy. And Truly's.
Yeah.
Truly. All right. So I scored the first glass a 64, and it is number 11 Benchmark. So that got a 64. Not a fan of that by any stretch. And then the second glass, which was Old Tub, you can see it's a 6. I scored that, was upside down, but that's a 6. And I scored that a 62. So what do you got, honey?
Okay, so my first glass is the Old Tub.
Mm-hmm.
I scored that a 65. And then my second glass, of course, was the Benchmark bonded.
Okay, hang on just a second.
Mm-hmm.
So What you said, your first class was Old Tub,
Mm-hmm.
and my second class is Old Tub. So, what was the Old Tub score?
65.
65. Okay.
And then
Oh, wait a minute. That's Old Tub, 65. Okay.
and then the benchmark bonded got a 68.
And what was the number of that?
68.
The
number
number?
11.
Okay. I just got to make sure. I'm getting confused tonight. So 11, that was my first class. I gave that a 64.
I gave my first class a 65.
I don't know why I'm getting so confused.
That's your first class.
And it's a number
Early
11.
times.
Okay. No,
Oh, no?
It's not her Old Tub or Benchmark.
Okay. My first class was Old Tub.
Okay. And my first class was 64. And yours and a 62. So your first class was, just give me your first class score.
65.
And that was what?
Old Tub.
Okay. Okay, I'm putting this in the wrong place. Give me the score on the number 11.
My number 11 is 68.
Okay. And then the other one. The
My
6.
first class, the 6 was 65.
65. Okay. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this tonight. All right. So my first class was 11, which in your first class, and your 11 was 68, right? So that's the 11, that's the benchmark. So it looks like 68, 132 versus 127.
Shakey's reviews. How are you?
So Old Tub wins.
Thank you for coming in, Shakey's.
Old Tub hangs on. So we got the 5 and the 6 moving on. So, okay. So benchmark the bondage is out. That was just really kind of like very astringent to me. Like something about it. I didn't like, really, honestly, I didn't like either one of those very well. All right.
They were okay.
Walt, you need to drink a little more to get your head straight. Exactly. And Shakey's Reviews is in the house. Good to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Who else are we missing? Anybody? Please
Bud
don't.
has.
All right. Don't. Oh, God. Wait, I thought you guys rated Benchmark higher. I rated Benchmark. I know that was my second glass, and I get a 6. My second glass, I gave it a 62. And your second glass, you gave it a what?
My second glass.
Your 60. Your score of the Benchmark.
68.
You sure?
Yes.
So I did. Wait a minute. He may be right. So my second glass was number 6. Your 6 score was what?
My 6 score was 65.
You're confusing me now.
Number 6 was 65.
Okay, so we had it right. 65. Yeah, that's right. So the 132 is Old Tub, right? Because, see, the 64, I did not have this problem. No. This is number 6, and this is number 11 for me.
This is number?
Wait a minute. No, this is number 11, and this is number 6.
Okay, my first glass was the Old Tub. Okay, that was a 65. The Old Tub was a 65. My second glass was the Benchmark Bonded. That was a 68.
Why are we struggling with this tonight?
I don't know. All
right. So my first glass was an 11. I gave it a 64. What did you give number 11?
I gave number 11 68.
Okay. And my second glass was a 62. Okay. And you gave your second glass what?
My second glass was this. My number
Number
11.
6.
That was my first glass, honey.
Okay. And then yours was 65.
Yes.
All right. So we do have to redo these. So it's a 129 versus 130. So Tina wins that one. So Old Tub won.
Old Tub?
Yeah, because see, I had Old Tub as number as a 62. You had Old Tub as a 68.
I had Bonded.
You keep telling me the wrong one,
No,
Tina. All right.
Honey.
Number 6. Number 6. I gave number 6, which is Old Tub, a score of 62.
And I gave it a 65.
And this will be the 4th time I've marked this out.
I've told you every time.
All right, 65. So we had it right the first time.
Yeah.
And then 64 and 68, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that is 132. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You had it right the first time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So Old Tub wins. Not Old Tub. Which one wins? God, number 11 wins. The 11 seed.
That is the benchmark bonded.
Yes. The 11 seed won. Okay. And that is Benchmark.
Yes.
So Benchmark wins. It took me a while. I apologize.
Run long. Benchmark wins.
Benchmark did win. Let's try it again.
John had it the other way around. He had your scores, but it's like Benchmark 132, Old Tub 127.
Yeah, he had it right.
Yeah.
He? That's good. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
All right. We need moderators. That's good.
That's right.
All right. Now we're going on to the third one. And so when you give me your score, just say number 11 and whatever.
Okay.
Because that'll help.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's try them. We don't know what they are yet. And this is Evan Williams versus Wild Turkey 81. Ooh, that's pretty good. Traditional, like caramel vanilla.
Okay.
A little bit of
Decent.
Dryness, bitterness on the back. That right there has like no flavor whatsoever. Yeah, there's nothing on that one. So my first glass, I'm not telling you yet what it is. My second glass. Okay. You ready? All right. My first glass was Evan Williams, 1783. Turn that around, but that's number 7. I gave that a 63. And then the number 10, which is Wild Turkey, I gave that a 50. I mean, it was literally, to me, there was no flavor. Nothing. Of course, that's an older bottle. So I probably should have bought a new one just to crack it open. It's probably only like $16.
Okay. So for me, the Was it the
Your
one?
first bottle is what number?
My first glass is 10.
Mm-hmm. What'd you score that?
61.
61. All right. Your
My second glass was the 7, which is a 65.
Okay. So that was 128 to 111, and Evan Williams 1783 moves on. Not a fan really of either one of those, but especially that Wild Turkey was just not good.
They were just.
It was out of the league. I don't know how it got into the tournament.
Okay, I guess.
But
so Evan moves on.
Evan
right?
Williams. So far, yeah, we got one upset with Benchmark. Was the number 11 seed and it won, didn't it? No. I mean,
Yes.
Bond. Yeah, Benchmark won. So, all right. So, all right. Now we're on to the last one, which is Benchmark Single Barrel versus Wild Turkey 101. This is going to be like an 8 and 9. This is going to be good. I think old Tub wins. Let's do it. Oh, I agree. All right, here we go. This is Benchmark versus Wild Turkey 101. And we've already gone too long. Oh, that's good. Sweet. Very, very short finish. Let me one little sip. There's something bitter on that. Something kind of bitter on that.
Steve said, tough call there, yeah.
All right, and then my second one is this one. Ooh, I like that one. Had like a nice little bubble on it. Not much on the nose. God, this is close.
My first one is pretty. I like the nose, and and it's pretty kind of smooth, but
I don't know. Now the sweetness went away on that thing.
That one's a little rougher.
Yeah, that's pretty close. So my first glass, I'm going to give it. And the second glass, I'm going to give it. Okay, I got them. You got your score? All right, so my first glass was number 9, Wild Turkey, which I said was sweeter at first. And I gave that a 72. And then this number 8, which is the Benchmark, I gave it a 70. So.
Well, my first glass was also the Wild Turkey. I gave it a 67. And the Benchmark, I gave a 66. They were just really close to me.
Wow, this was very close.
I couldn't decide. But the Wild Turkey got the edge because
139. It's 136.
The aroma was better and it was a little smoother to me.
Yeah, I think what got me was the bitterness on the back of the single barrel.
Yeah, I got that a little bit. It wasn't overwhelming though.
Yeah, and it's not as, to me, the Wild Turkey tasted sweeter, which I was honestly, because it was so sweet. I've heard Marshall talk about how sweet the benchmark. I was thinking, well, this has got to be the benchmark because it's really sweet.
Yeah.
But there was a lot more flavors in that. But anyway.
The benchmark again.
Yeah, that was so what happened was it was Wild Turkey 101. Wild Turkey 101. And Tina's over here got the Wild Turkey shirt on, and she gave it 3 higher points, Mark. Don't be mad at me.
No, I gave it one
higher point. Okay, get mad at me. I gave it 2, but
so it was close. And I'm a big Wild Turkey fan.
So here's the winners. Okay. Early Times and Benchmark Bonded.
Took us a while to figure that one out.
It did. The Evan Williams 1783 and hold up, and Wild Turkey. So hold up those 2. Oh, and that didn't break. Can you believe that?
Whoa.
So that's tough glass. So there's these move on to include the other ones from here. Let's just get the other ones. So we'll show you the final 8s. This has been fun.
Yes.
And
sorry that it took a little longer.
It took a little while because for some reason I had a really bad, I couldn't understand it was a JB moment.
Sorry, guys.
So we got Jack Daniels, which will be going up against Wild Turkey. That was the winner between 8 and 9. Then we got Buffalo Trace, which will be going up against Evan Williams 1783. And then we'll have Old Forester 86, which that really surprised me. That one did. And that's going to be going up against the Benchmark Bonded. And then we're going to have, this will be an interesting battle. Mm-hmm. The Henry McKenna is going up against Early Time. So there's the final 8 right here. But we're going to get, it'll go to 4, then it'll go to 2, and then it'll have a champion. Okay? And that'll all happen tomorrow night, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. And
please join us. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out.
Who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. I'll tell you right now, this Early Times, McKenna, and maybe Buffalo Trace. That's who I'm predicting. One of those 3. But who do you think?
I really don't know. I mean, it could be Buffalo Trace, unless
you better pick Wild Turkey 101. You got all that gear on.
Yeah. I'm gonna root for Wild Turkey 101. But you know what, guys? What really surprised me, and I had never tried it last night. We did this one. It was good.
Yeah.
Henry McKenna, just bourbon whiskey sour mash. It was very good. We talked about that even after the live last night. It really surprised us both. So it's pretty exciting.
Early Times is hard to beat. It is. And or Buffalo, you just don't know. Nah, you wouldn't be bad in the casino. T for Tina and Turkey. There you go. All right, so guys, I wanted this to go 30 minutes, but I had a longer introduction. It's talking about Old Elk, and then we had a long time trying to get the numbers straight. I don't know what was going on in my brain, but I think what I'm going to do is run for president now. I think I could do pretty good. What do you think? Mm-hmm. And look at John. You go, John. John done posted the times.
Thank you.
He said,
John.
We did Thursday, we did Friday, and then the finale is tomorrow night. But that's the wrong times because that's 9 o'clock. So that's an older version. So tomorrow night it's at 9 o'clock. So look at we'll post it up sometime tonight or tomorrow.
He asked, is it 7 or 9? It's 9. Yes.
PJ, thank you for coming in. PJ is such a big supporter.
Yes,
we love you, PJ.
Good friend.
Y'all should go back and just search all the videos we did of PJ. It's been several. It's been a fun time.
Well, for president.
You have to be good at golf. I can't play golf. Yeah. I'll be hitting it backwards like that. I used to be okay, but I quit. We'll let PJ be vice president when I'm president, and that way he can
do all the golf.
He can do all the golf. Walt for president. Thanks, Terry.
Thank you, John. Yes, 9 p.m. Eastern. It is going to be the finale or the finals.
Yeah.
The finals.
So,
and it's been fun last 2 nights. We really had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did. And so I think that's a bit. We are entertaining threesome. Well, I don't know about threesome part, but but we are all 3 together.
We do like to visit distilleries.
So yeah, we're gonna do. I got to get up to Devil's Due to do a live stream with the distiller there. He invited me up. I got to do that.
Yes. And
I've been thinking about possibly doing a meetup up there, and then possibly doing a meetup in Gatlinburg. But I think doing a meetup up there at the Devil's Due Distillery. It's where we got these glasses. The Devil's Due, and they had that Bloody Butcher corn. That would be a cool place to meet up because you got the casino up there, the Hollywood Casino, and you got the horse race track. So that might be a good time. So anyway, that was fun.
Yep. Join us tomorrow night.
Yep.
Tell your friends, join us. They want to see this battle and how it ends.
Yeah. So maybe I'll post a poll on my page to see who you guys think we can win.
See who the finals are, so you can be thinking about it. And if you have a bottle, you can taste it with us.
Right. And we'll try not to mess up again. All right. So, all right. Thanks everybody for watching.
Have a great
Appreciate
night.
you.
And
always
keep it squatchy. Good night.
PJ said, bring 16 bottles to Vegas.